Hi Sagittarius, my name is Leslie and I'm starting a tarot channel, so please check out this reading. I've actually tried to do it a couple of times without it working out. So please stick around for this reading, like and subscribe, leave a comment, leave some feedback. These are my first sign-specific readings for my channel, so please stick around and show some support for your girl. We're going to get some theme cards out for this reading. We're going to do a past, present, and future. Get some advice and an oracle. What are the themes for this reading, Spirit? What are the themes for this reading? Third time's a charm. What are the themes for this reading for Sagittarius, Spirit? Things. We've got the beetle with clairvoyance and understanding, and the beaver with trust and home. There has been a theme of family tonight for Sagittarius in the other readings, so this could be related to family. What is the last theme for this reading, Spirit? We have the coyote, cunning and resourceful. Okay, so we're going to jump in. We also have forgiveness and sacrifice on the bottom. We're going to jump into this tarot reading, past, present, and future, and a overall energy. Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius? Tonight is September 22nd. This is a timeless reading whenever it finds you for Sagittarius. What is the past, present, and future, Spirit? Future. What is the future of Sagittarius? All right. So in the past, we have the Seven of Swords. In the present, we have the Temperance card. In the future, we have the World card, which came out in like your last reading. And the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. There could have been a loss of home here. There could be a loss or feeling of being left out in the cold from your home. A need for support and balance. All right, so let's dive into this and clarify. The Five of Pentacles here, again, is about being left out in the cold. There could have been a loss of money here. There could be a feeling of abandonment in a home situation. But let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? We have the Six of Cups, which came out in your last reading. So this could be family. It could be childhood memories. There's a new beginning here. And so we have the Six of Cups to clarify the Five of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups, the Fool card, and the Page of Cups, which was also in your last reading that didn't finish. So yeah, I see something about a family situation. There was a potentially false start here, something that didn't get off the ground, something that you were really hopeful for. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Seven of Swords is about, it can be about trickery. It can be about deception. It can be about ways of thinking, like strategic thinking. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I just heard Aquarius. This could be, there could be an Aquarius attached to you. Some sort of deceit or lie potentially in the past. Someone was not honest. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? So to clarify the Seven of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Moon. Someone was not honest about what their intentions. Someone was not honest about their intentions. They have created a sense of distrust here. Disillusionment about the reality of a situation. Some gaslighting is what I'm hearing. Why is the Temperance here in the present? Why is the Temperance here in the present? This could be about your mother or feminine energy. We have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. This could be a mother and daughter situation, or at least feminine energies, more mature energies. This could be a sibling. They've burned you before, is what I'm hearing. In a similar situation, and I feel like there was a promise of fulfillment that hasn't been met. Someone is not giving their all to a situation. They're being showy, kind of like putting on a show or performative about something that requires emotional maturity. And I see someone just like kind of ignoring, turning a blind eye to a situation here in the present. They're not acknowledging. In the future, you have the World. So we're going to clarify the World. Why is the World here in the future? Please clarify the World. This could be about a Taurus or Leo. Why is the World here? This could be about someone at a distance as well. Potentially family at a distance. Why is the World here in the future? How's the World here in the future? Where's the world here? Future. The Lovers. The world is clarified by the Lovers. The Ace of Wands. The King of Cups. And the Page of Wands. There's a lot of people here. I see something changing and you making a choice to potentially go another direction with another family member. There could be a lot of like family splitting here. Or this could be related to a choice about location as well, I'm hearing. So yeah, you're gonna need to make a choice here in the future about which direction you wanna go. Let's get some advice. Well, actually, tell me some more about the situation, Spirit, because I don't feel like we're quite... Tell me more about this situation. What is this situation about? What is this regarding? This family situation, what is it regarding? The Sun. And the Eight of Cups. Someone's having to walk away from something that makes them happy. For some reason I'm getting children have something to do with this. And we have the Six of Wands here. Yeah, the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. This is about what makes you happy. Feeling recognized. Feeling loved. I feel like there's a family member that's very avoidant. The Justice card is here. The Eight of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's like an emotional abandonment type thing happening here. And again, I hear gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and a need for there to be justice in a situation because there's some sort of mental conflict happening. But there's definitely also the sense of emotional abandonment. So, what is the advice? Hopefully that resonates and makes sense. I'm not sure. But please leave a message and let me know if it does. If you've made it this far, what is the advice for Sagittarius Spirit? The Justice card again. This could have to do with, man, these are similar cards. So the advice came out, the Justice card, that actually came out reverse. The Ten of Cups. And the Prince of Wands, which came out in reverse, which I don't really read reversals, but I just kind of go with the flow. The advice, someone may be, there may be some kind of court case wrapped up in this or justice system that's involved. Again, I've heard children, But the advice is to not engage in this, like, this fight with this family member, because things could get really messy. And I see that this, again, that there's children involved here, and yeah, so this seems like very family related. So please protect the children always, and yourself. So we're going to keep that, but we're going to get another oracle message here. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius? What is the oracle message for Sagittarius? All right. So the first one that came out was Moonlight. Moonlight allows for us to lay bare the hidden places within us. The places that by day are covered with a smile, the places that have been shunned in our social realms. This is a sacred time of vulnerability and release, one that might need to first experience alone. Honor the feelings you have felt, feelings that might not make sense or feel destructive. Let them pass through you in acceptance and with an understanding that while these emotions come from a place within you, they are not the sum of you. If this card is calling to you, it may mean that there are feelings that you have suppressed, parts of you that have been bypassed, or places that you have ignored. Envision yourself now opening up to the lost parts of you, embracing them in a loving hug. Knowing that accepting these aspects of yourself does not mean that you have to embody them or that you should act upon them. In all your doings, let it be for your highest good and for that of others. So this suggests this is very much about potentially you and some sort of avoidance that's happening, whether you or someone else. Roles can always be reversed. The second card that came out was Divine Connection, and this says there is an abundance of eternal wisdom available to us through divine connection. If you have chosen this card, then you are being called to come away in prayer or meditation. Open up to infinite love and allow it to fill you. Open up to pure acceptance and let it change you. The God of the universe is calling to you as you are the beloved in every way. Sagittarius, please take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and have a great rest of your September. Hopefully this reading resonated with you, and you'll like and subscribe, leave a comment, send a message. All of the decks that I used will be in the comment box or the description box below. So thank you, Sagittarius. Hopefully that made sense. And yeah, have a great evening.